Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Project PortsalMC Map Gaming Building Vlogs. Today, what I have planned, and I'll get to shortly, while you see on your sort of lower left-hand side of the screen, is we're in a pit, and now this pit I dug last video, and what it is I am building a Tunisian style of Um, basically like holes in the ground houses. Only this is going to be on a little bigger scale with a community built into it. 3 or 4 villagers, maybe 5 villagers at most. That is the reason why I made this hole so big, and that is exactly why I just explained that. Anyways, now I have this backed up, and what we're going to be testing first is we are going to be I'm going to be testing out a sort of uh, dug out style of build. I'm not quite sure what the stairwell is going to look like for this, and I'm sorry if I'm ruining the terracotta look, but I'm trying to work out. I can obviously back up. I have a backup already prepared, so I'm not like going to be messing anything up testing this build, but okay, working with something like this. I hope I don't fudge anything up here, and I'm trying not to drop an F-bomb casually in my video. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. What I'm working with here is, now that you can better see what I'm doing here, um, I'm there. I have 2 ideas here, and I'm gonna test both of them out before I delete this world and start and go from the backup. But for right now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building both staircases, seeing which one fits better and which one's a bit simpler. This one's a little bit complex, I'm already seeing, but I want to go ahead with it anyways because there's no harm in trying. With this like that. Now, what I would have wanted to do was have this one block inwards, but I think that would be asking too much. And I think that would just cause more problems in terms of design. So when in doubt, go simple. Simple's usually better. Okay, we can finally. Okay, that works. Now let's put in some stairs here. I know I'm going with this orange sandstone, because it kind of works better and it doesn't conflict as much. Doesn't conflict as much with the. Okay. I may want to change out that block palette anyways to something like cobblestone. I know in Tunisian architecture it does not look like they have cobblestone. Um, they're using some kind of mud adobe stuff, and I wish they had that option. They do have mud bricks actually, now that I think about it. Let's replace that with mud brick and see what this does for the build. It's a lot of mud brick architecture. It's very it's actually very nice look. It's good look. It's simple, which is nice. Anyways, let's grab some mud bricks. There's also packed mud, which um kind of has that texture to it that I think I'm going for. So I'm going to use a mixture of packed mud here and mud brick. Seeing as this is more of a community, I would expect them to have more resources than a single family dwelling. Right here, we're gonna put packed mud. Okay, there we go. And I think that's it's a weird look, I know. It kind of ruins the symmetry of the circle, but it's the asymmetry that I'm looking for. Um, and there's another reason why I made this two levels. So I can have a house here and I can have a house here and make a walkway in between. I think I'm going to keep it like this. Um, what I am going to do here is, let's see if this will work. Because I don't want, I intend to put villagers in here. So I'm like, I kind of don't want them falling to their death or damaging themselves before the player has a chance to inevitably come along. So yeah. This is a little bit safer architecture than what would be in the traditional Tunisian architecture, but this is a big but. I am trying my best to work from a logical standpoint and kind of go through what some of the design processes go into building a structure like this. And there we go. Uh, I like the mix of mud brick actually with this. It kind of goes with the aesthetic of this build. Um, and yeah. Anyways, that is the thing. We're in 10 minutes in, and we are just putting in the finishing touches on this stairwell. I am going to go ahead and make a mud brick wall that goes around this. Or rather, a half circle that goes around this. Again, I'm kind of going off the Tunisian architecture or moving a little bit away from it. But I'm trying to keep a little bit of the style that it's in for consistency. That. Working with this pit with no like gradient underneath is very disorienting for me. So if we build two out, I think we should be fine. I say that and we're kind of not here, but that there. I'm going based off of desert architecture, and it's kind of it's an old photo, I think, but next what I'm going to add is some slabs, and I think for the top part of these, I'm going to opt for packed mud slabs if I can get those. Doesn't look like there's anything with packed mud though. Yeah, I'm going to have to use I may have to go over these with an invert the color palette for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to invert the color palette here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is actually one of the first builds that I am that's going to be featuring heavily in mud. So yeah, that's something to take note of, peep. That's something to take note of. There's actually a surprising packed mud is quite useful in terms of building. Be it although you can see now that out of the way, I have we have this structure built up, and now we're gonna have to work on the interior. I'm thinking of doing mud. I don't know. I don't exactly know if I want to do mud, although I'm gonna save that for the next episode, which is probably tomorrow. Or yeah, the tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, it's gonna be our. By the time you're watching this, plans are gonna be already underway, and I may have already finished this off camera. I do not know. I definitely want to work more on this off camera and flesh out the idea. But for right now, this is what we're left with, and honestly, it's a start. You know, it's not much. We started with a hole in the ground, and we have this. And as far as architecture goes, I'm actually thinking of uh, doing something like that. Um, and I can see how that's going to be a bit cramped for villagers, so I may extend this out by one. But anyways, that's about wraps it up for this video. I have a lot of tinkering and toying around with ideas here now that I have this canvas set up. I am going to be backing this up. I know I did say I was going to make a stairwell going into it, but considering I just finished that stairwell, that's curves around and creates at a different angle, at a sloped angle. Um, I think we're going to keep that and we're going to run with it. Anyways, folks, that about wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed the video and you want me to see future content and see how this actually, I'd recommend checking out part 3 of this, or rather, this is part 3, I believe. Let me check. I may have forgotten my. Yeah, we're in part 3. Anyways, folks, that wraps up this video. We're gonna in part 4. We're gonna be doing the actual building of rooms and whatnot in this little area. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.